Go nuts for donuts. What are you doing there, Larry? Huh?
I'm trying to fucking measure this thing.
Trying to fucking measure that thing there,
I
boy.
think about so much things at one time.
So many things at once. So little time. Good old snow days. We're buried in 50,000 feet of snow.
50,000, this is like 89.
89? I need the whole thing though.
The whole thing.
Did you make a little mark right there? Is that what that is? Yep. Go nuts for donuts. You cut it a wood. Wood.
Wood. Big pieces of wood.
Let me get one more and then.
Almost. No.
Good job.
Across the beams.
You need both of those since you're standing right there, you know, you don't gotta move and stuff.
On the other side?
Yeah.
One here, one.
Still doing fern strips. I know.
Go forward and run.
Running, running, and running. And fern, running. Alrighty. So I made a jig. Can you pass me the jig? The thingamajig.
Thingamajig.
I made a jig with the angles. This is the thingamajig. I got this angle. So what we're gonna do, I know it's kind of hard to understand before, but what we're gonna do is that this is gonna go up here like that, in between, and then it'll sit like that, and it'll sit up there. Basically, we're extending these out, and then we will wrap them with these boards, make little beams. Right now, I'm going to cut these babies. I'm using the plunge saw, or the track saw. I'm just, instead of using that table saw, I'm just gonna cut these babies down. Yes. So, finally gonna get this up there to extend it. So, I'm using these big ass meaty screws. They're about 10 inches, right? They're 10 inches? Yeah, so it's gonna go through this. This is our piece of wood right here. It's gonna go through this into that rafter about, it'll be about that much. So, it's pretty good. Then I got this rafter. Pretty much just cut it to as a rafter, right? This is a hip rafter. So I got this bevel.
Showed him.
So I had to cut these at 45 to make this bevel hip area. I cut out the drywall right there. So that'll be what we're gonna do and try to get that out. So I pre-drilled those. Now it's a rafter. I also chopped this. I think I showed that already too. Squared it all up. Now this is the baby that is going up to fur that out and show you when it's done. Alright, so we got it up there. Just how I'm doing this, I sunk some, drill a little bit bigger hole so that this can go in there. These are meaty ass screws, so it's gotta be flush. So I put a little thing in here, and that's how we're doing it. We're just getting it flush. And throwing it in there. There you go. There it is. Distant man. It's not going anywhere. Maybe it's hefty. Yep, it's up there. Gotta do the rest of that. I'll be back. Yeah, so we got her up. Now we got the main one in. It's a little bit wonky, a little bit right there, but we could straighten it out with the beam. Now we're just gonna go across all these ribs down that way and get that all prepped, and then we can do the shells themselves. Gelatinous.
Gelatinous. Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw these babies up. I'm gonna show you what's up. Time lapse that shit. Billy's right here. He's right there. Right there. Those. I'm gonna put those up. That's a pain in the ass right here. So it turns out that there's knots, and if you screw into the nut, it ain't going good. Another thing was they just keep poking out the sides and stuff like that, and just really making this a fucking bitch, you know. So I've learned that. I don't know yet. I'll figure that out soon though. We'll get it going. Yeah. But yeah, so we're just trying to get these fucking furrings out It's looking good, but goddamn is it a bitch. No one said it was gonna be easy though, I guess. That one looked good until it went straight into a knot. So that one's stuck in there. Figure it out though, at some point. We finally got it. This was such a pain in the ass, much harder than I thought it was gonna be. Not just like putting it out there. So we got most of them, we got one to go. And yeah, that was difficult. But we did it. We done did it. For the most part.
We didn't done it.
Yeah. Now I just gotta do the beams. Okay, what are we doing, Jimmy? We are we're making these beams, and basically I filled it. I'll show the process in a bit, but we filled it with glue, and then this is just the cheap way to do filler. Use this sander. I used 220 grit on this, and that made it so that the wood glue and the sawdust can go in there. Now, what I want you to do is there's all this excess glue. Probably shouldn't have done as much glue. Usually don't do as much glue, but it was just our first one. We need to get the feel of it. Don't oversand this, but there's little parts on this that you'll be able to feel and gashes like right there. You want to really get that out. And it just sands it down so that those little gashes and stuff, imperfections come out. And if there's any scratches or nothing or anything like that, just make it like as smooth as possible. Check all the faces and stuff.
Yep.
And there's like little gashes.
You have to really pick it off because are we gonna stain them or are they gonna stay like that?
They're gonna. And then it's like there's like stuff like this too that's like on here. And now it's like not like as you know, obnoxious with it. You know. But yeah. And then we'll go over it one more time with the same method, like put the stuff in, and then we can save some of this sawdust now and just